You see, there comes a moment, perhaps it's now, perhaps it already passed, where a man begins to realise that he's not who he thought he was. No, he's far more. Because while others wait for permission, you begin to act. And when you begin to act, you begin to change. And as you change, you may notice something curious. Your thoughts, your breath, your posture begin to align with a kind of inner certainty, a dominant stillness that speaks louder than words, a calm flame that doesn't flicker when the wind changes. Because assertiveness, it's not about force, it's about presence. Now imagine walking into a room, not thinking about how others will react, but knowing they will react to you. Not because you said something clever, but because you've already decided who you are. And who you are is someone who believes, I deserve respect, my voice matters. I influence reality through my focus, my energy, my intent. Say that again inside, I influence reality. Because belief is not a concept, it's a command to the nervous system. Once you command your nervous system, you command your world. Let me give you a pattern now, a very old one. A warrior stood on a battlefield, no weapon in hand, just his eyes. And they said, I'm not here to fight you, but I will not move. That's dominance. That's power that doesn't shout, because it knows its strength. And you, now, can begin to remember what you've never been taught. And everything you need to be assertive is already within you. The no you say teaches people your value. Your silence can be more powerful than your words. That a simple I want or I choose, spoken with congruence, bends reality, more than any argument. And now, perhaps unconsciously, you can start to notice every time you stand tall, you signal to your body, I am the leader. When you lead your body, your emotions follow. When emotions align, the mind listens. When the mind listens, beliefs reshape. When beliefs reshape, you become someone new. Not just confident, not just calm, but magnetic. You start noticing people mirror you, because your energy becomes their gravity. The stronger your frame, the more the world rearranges to fit it. And from this moment forward, you can play with that frame. You can test it, stretch it, reinforce it, because failure isn't real, it's feedback. Each moment teaches you how to command more, with less effort. Let me show you an example. A man walks into a meeting. He says little, but his words, they're sharp, clear, slow. He leans back, he breathes deeply. He asks powerful questions. And lets others talk themselves into his vision. That's dominance without aggression. That's persuasion without resistance. And you're beginning to become that man, or perhaps you already are. Because what others think in what ifs, you act in I will. And I will becomes I am. And I am becomes identity. And identity, once chosen consciously, becomes destiny. And you now begin to install that identity, not with force, but with repetition, with posture, with decisions, with each clear boundary you draw, with each unapologetic action you take, with every truth you speak, even when your voice shakes. You're not here to be liked. You're here to be respected. And as you respect yourself more deeply, others follow. Because they respond not to who you were, but to who you choose to be. And you choose now to believe in your capacity to lead, influence, decide and create. You're learning that every moment is a choice point. Every challenge contains its own solution. Every feeling, once processed, becomes power. Every breath is a return to presence. Every pause is a command to listen. As all these concepts, beliefs and identities begin to emerge and to flow inside your unconscious, you may already be wondering, what if I've already changed more than I realise? Because change is subtle. until it's sudden. And suddenly you're assertive. Suddenly you're the calm in the chaos. Suddenly people defer to your presence, not because you demand it, but because you embody it. So take this moment to remember who you've always been, beneath the noise, beneath the doubt. You're not becoming someone new. You're remembering something true. You, the assertive, dominant, confident force of will that's always been waiting to be claimed. Now live it.